Printer Manager Utility Overview. The Black Ice printer driver comes with the Printer Manager utility, which provides an easy-to-use interface for users to configure the printer driver. In this video, we are going to show you how to use the Printer Manager utility. First, start the Printer Manager utility from the desktop. On the left side of the Printer Manager user interface, you can navigate between the tabs and features that can be configured through the Printer Manager utility, and in the center, you can see the selected feature settings. On the top, you can select which printer driver you would like to configure, and by clicking on the Printing Preferences button, you can access the selected printer printing preferences. On the bottom, you can apply the changes or close the Printer Manager. Under the General tab, you can configure where the printed documents are saved. You can enable the Save As window, the Merge window, and some post-printing options. You can also activate the printer driver or check the actual license status in the registration information area. Under the Agent Printer tab, you can create and configure agent printers. Agent printers are copies of the printer driver, configured independently for specific tasks, such as printing to different file formats or sending the document in email. For more information, please see our video about agent printers. Under the Email tab, you can configure the printer driver to send the printed documents in email. For sending the email, you can use the default email client, such as Outlook, or set up a custom SMTP email server. Under the OCR tab, you can configure optical character recognition. You can configure the printer driver to OCR only on the first page, or every page, and you can also configure other OCR-specific settings, such as the OCR area. Under the SharePoint tab, you can configure the printer driver to upload the printed documents to a SharePoint server. Under the FTP tab, you can configure the printer driver to upload the printed documents to an FTP server. You can add new FTP connections by clicking on the New Connection button. The FTP feature is only available in the X1 printer drivers. Under the HTTP tab, you can configure the printer driver to upload the printed documents to a web server. The HTTP feature is only available in the X1 printer drivers. Under the M-Files tab, you can configure the printer driver to upload the printed documents to an M-Files web server. The M-Files feature is only available in the X1 printer drivers. Under the Database tab, you can configure the printer driver to upload the printed documents to a database through an ODBC data source. The database feature is only available in the X1 printer drivers. Under the Barcode tab, you can configure the printer driver to add a barcode to the printed documents. The barcode feature is only available in the X1 printer drivers. Under the Cover Page Filler tab, you can configure the printer driver to add a cover page to the printed documents. The cover page can be filled in when the user is printing a document. The Cover Page Filler feature is only available in the X1 printer drivers. Under the Conversion Profiles tab, you can assign conversion profiles to the printer driver. Conversion profiles are a set of printer driver configurations that can be applied with a single click. The conversion profiles can be very useful if the users plan to change printer driver settings, such as file formats, regularly. Under the Page Formatting tab, you can configure the printer driver to trim white space, crop margin, or split documents when printing. Under the About tab, you can find the version, support, and licensing-related information. Under the Administrator tab, you can configure the Printer Manager and printer driver for all users on the computer. When you go to the Administrator tab, you may receive the following information window. Accessing the Administrator tab requires elevated administrative rights. For elevated administrative rights, close the Printer Manager utility, right-click on the icon, then click on Run as Administrator. As administrator, You can hide Printer Manager tabs, Printing Preferences tabs, enable logging for debugging purposes, and save the settings for all users, or export the configuration. This was the general overview of the Printer Manager utility. Thank you for watching the video. You can also find more useful videos on www.blackice.com.